We often run around the world and feel outside of ourselves, outside of our environment, and rarely do we feel within our bodies. Now, this is something I've noticed with a lot of women that I've worked with, whether it be through yoga, belly dance, writing, whatever communication form that they need to express ourselves. Too often we walk around and run around and frantic, and we feel outside of our bodies. And the biggest thing that we can do with anatomy is not just see it as something to sculpt, but anatomy is a constant investigation of our internal world. So it's a constant dance, whatever exercise that helps get in your flow. Because I think, especially in fitness, I love keeping fit, but then we can think about sculpting and, again, the external world of our body, plastic surgery, aesthetics, all of that. We can get so obsessed with this external world that we neglect our inner world and our internal world, which is so important first and foremost, because it's hard to see what we're doing on the outside world when we're not connected within. And about being in tune and grounded, this is from someone who can easily go off kilter. I know that I've had to start to root myself, and that's where I've really found starting to teach yoga and face yoga and mindfulness and writing and anchoring techniques to bring you back down so that you start to feel within. And I know when I teach belly dance, that's something I've done since I was like 14. The biggest improvement people find is that they eventually feel within their body again. So they actually start to feel like this is their body, this is whole as it is. Doesn't matter how it looks, what the trend is at the moment. It's about actually feeling whole within, and we can do that from whatever body type we are, whatever body shape we are. Taking that time to really focus and have those regular check-ins with yourself. What are we feeling? What will work for us? And actually starting to feel really in tune with ourselves. I think it's so important to be really in tune with our souls and our well-being. It's so important to kind of really use those mindfulness techniques, whether you do that through yoga, do seated meditation, walking. If possible, try and get to a point where you can be still. Someone I know who, like me, is high energy all the time. I have to learn to be still and sit and grounded. And it's actually about noticing, what does my body need today? Waking up on a morning and like, what intentions, like 30 seconds, what do I need? And when I talk about insides, I don't just mean like the food we consume, the podcasts we consume, everything we consume in our environment. How can we adjust it so that it's actually helping us rather than hindering us? I'd love to know your experience. I know I've been through a long up and down, and then when I've been through physical health issues this past year, you then almost go back down a rabbit hole where you start to think like, oh, I'm really uncomfortable with how I am. And it's like, well, no, actually, it's about the healthiness rather than it's about recovering in terms of your own health, not judging what you look like or whatnot. And what we do is we tend to subconsciously take on what people are saying or insinuating about ourselves, and we start to reflect this, and our internal world becomes out of kilter. And actually then it's taking that time out to really focus within. Sending you so much peace, love and shimmies. As ever, please do subscribe, it means the world. And I will chat to you very soon.